The American dream now costs $4.4 million. That's not a yacht. That's not a mansion, that's a house. 2 kids, 1 car, retirement at 65A completely. Normal life, and right now most Americans can't afford it, not because they're lazy, not because they're dumb, but because the math has quietly changed against you. Stay right here, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what's happening and what to do about it. Let's talk about what normal even means in 2026. Normal means buying a home. Normal means raising a family. Normal means retiring without eating ramen at 72. Sounds simple, right? It's not. The median home price in America right now, 420,000. That's up over 40% from just 5 years ago. And wages, they went up maybe 20%. You see the problem. You're running on a treadmill, and someone just doubled the speed. But here's what really gets me. It's not just housing. Groceries are up. Insurance is up. Childcare is up. Everything that makes up a normal life has gotten brutally, quietly more expensive. And nobody warned you. Stay with me here, because most people feel this pain every month, but they don't know exactly why or what the numbers actually look like. Let's break it down. Here's a number that should scare you. The average American household brings home about $78,000 a year. That sounds decent, right? Now let me show you where that money actually goes. Federal and state taxes eat about $15,000 rent dollars or mortgage. Another $20,000 to $25,000 car dollars payment, insurance, gas. Around $10,000 groceries dollars and utilities. Another $10,000 health dollars insurance. Up to $8,000 a year for a family. We're already at $68,000. And we haven't touched childcare. We haven't touched student loans. We haven't saved a single dollar. This isn't a math error. This is America in 2026, and here's where it gets interesting. The people who are affording a normal life, they know something most people don't. Part 1. The true cost of a normal life. Let's build this out together. You want to buy a median-priced home. 420,000 with $20% down. That's $84,000 you need up front. Most people don't know this. But with today's interest rates around 7%, your monthly mortgage payment would be about $2,240 just dollars for the house. Add property taxes. Add homeowners insurance. You're looking at $2,800 to $3,000 every single month just to live in a normal house. Now let's add a kid. The USDA says raising one child to age 18 costs $310,000. That dollars doesn't include college. College today, average $35,000 per year, 4 years. 140,000. Starting to see why this feels impossible. And here's a stat that should wake you up. Only 44% of Americans could cover an unexpected $1,000 expense without going into debt. Less than half. That's not poor people. That's everyone. Part 2. What income do you actually need? Here's the question everyone needs answered. What salary do you actually need to afford a normal American life? Not rich, not flashy, just normal. Most financial experts say you need to spend no more than 30% of your income on housing. If your mortgage is $2,800 a month, you need to earn about $9,300 a month net. That's roughly $130,000 a year. Before taxes, in most U.S. cities, $130,000. The median household income is $78,000. There's a $52,000 gap between what you need and what most people earn. Animation, a bridge across a wide canyon. That gap, that's the problem. And most people try to cross it with hope. The people who actually make it, they cross it with strategy. Most people don't know this, but there are really only 3 ways to close that gap. Part 3. The 3 real solutions. Door number 1. Earn more. This is the obvious one. But most people go about it wrong. They ask for a raise once every 3 years. They stay loyal to a company that gives them 3% a year. Here's the truth about income growth in America right now. Job hoppers earn 10 to 15% more every time they switch. People who stay get inflation raises that barely keep up. If you're not switching jobs every 2 to 3 years, or aggressively building a skill that pays more, you are falling behind every single year. Here's where it gets interesting. A highest wage growth in 2025 and 2026 is happening in just a few areas: healthcare, tech, skilled trades, finance if you're not in those lanes. You need a plan to get adjacent to them, even a certification. A side skill, something, because hopping your current employer rewards your loyalty. That's not a plan. That's a wish. Door number 2. Spend smarter, not less. Here's what the financial gurus won't tell you. Cutting your lattes won't save your financial life. I know, controversial, but let's do the actual math. You save $5 a day on coffee. That's $1,825 a year. Your housing costs went up $400 a month this year. That's $4,800. Can't latte cut your way out of a housing crisis. The real wins are in what I call the big 3. Number 1, housing. If you're spending more than 30% of your take-home on rent or mortgage, that is the wound. Everything else is a bandage. Consider house hacking. Most people don't know this. But house hacking is one of the most powerful tools for regular people. You buy a duplex or a small multifamily home. You live in one unit. You rent out the other. Your tenant literally pays your mortgage. People are living for $400 to $800 a month in housing costs. This way, in cities where rent alone is $2,500. Number 2, transportation. The average American spends $12,000 a year on their car payment. Insurance, gas, repairs $12,000. That's a second income, disappearing into a depreciating machine if you bought used. If you drove one car instead of two, if you negotiated your insurance, you could claw back $4,000 to $6,000 a year. That's real money. Number 3, subscriptions and lifestyle creep. Here's a shocking stat. The average American pays for 12 subscription services they actively use. 3, that's not judgment. That's math. Audit your subscriptions every 90 days. Set a calendar reminder right now. Door number 3, make your money work. This is the one that actually changes everything. Let's say you close the gap. You're saving $500 a month. Most Americans stuff that in a savings account earning 0.5% interest. Here's what $500 a month looks like. Invested properly. In a high-yield savings account at 0.5% after 30 years. About $208,000 in dollars. A simple S&P 500 index fund averaging 10% historically after 30 years. About $1.1 million. Same $500. Same 30 years. The difference is where you put it. Most people don't know this. But a 401k is just an account, like a basket. It's not the investment itself. What matters is what's inside the basket. If your 401k is sitting in the default stable value, fund your company set, you could be earning 2%. When the market is returning 10% log in this week, check what your 401k is actually invested in. If you see words like stable or conservative and you're under 45, that might be costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Animation. Roth IRA concept visualized now. If your company offers a 401k match, that's free money. Contribute at least enough to get the full match. Always. After that, consider a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is a retirement account where you pay taxes now, but all the growth is completely tax-free later. For 2026, you can put in up to $7,000 a year. If you're 30 years old and you put in $7,000 a year into a Roth. By 65, at historical market returns, you could have over $2 million, tax-free. That's not a scam. That's just math and time. Part 4. Who's actually winning right now? Here's the honest answer to the title of this video. Who can actually afford a normal life in 2026? Let me describe 3 people. Person A earns $65,000, but they bought a duplex 4 years ago. Their tenant covers $1,400 of their $1,800 mortgage. They max their Roth IRA every year. They drive a 2019 Honda Civic with no car payment. They are building wealth quietly and living comfortably. Person B earns $110,000, but they bought too much house. They have 2 car payments. They eat out 5 nights a week. They have $400 saved. They feel broke, and they are confused why. Person C earns $52,000. They feel hopeless, but they haven't done one thing yet. They haven't started. Here's what I want person C to hear. The gap between where you are and where you need to be is not closed in one move. It's closed in 47 small moves starting today, Part 5. The 2026 Starter Plan. If you're starting from zero right now, here's the exact sequence. Step 1. Build a $1,000 emergency fund first, before everything. This is your financial airbag. It stops one bad month from becoming a disaster. Step 2. Get your full 401k employer match. If they match 3%, contribute 3%. That's an instant 100% return. Nothing beats it. Step 3. Pay off any high-interest debt above 8%. Credit cards at 22%. That's a guaranteed 22% return to pay those off. No investment can reliably beat that. Step 4. Build a 3-month emergency fund. Step 5. Open a Roth IRA. Start with $50 a month if that's all you have. The amount matters less than the habit. Step 6. Increase your income. One new skill, one raise conversation, one side project. Do that cycle. Repeat it every year. Adjust as you go. That's it. Not a miracle formula, just a boring, powerful sequence that most people never follow. Let's bring this home. A normal American life in 2026 costs more than most people earn. The median income is $78,000. The comfortable life costs closer to $130,000. That dollars gap is real. But it's closable. The people winning right now are earning aggressively, spending strategically on the big three, and investing consistently, even if imperfectly. The biggest mistake you can make, waiting until you make more money to start, because the people who wait are still waiting at 55. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. If this video helped you, smash that subscribe button. Every day I reveal money secrets that your school never taught you. See you next day.